The Midnight Ukelele Society is a community-based group of folks that love music and love ukulele and love to sing and gather together for friendship and music. We are a group of non-professional musicians, people from all walks of life. We have some people in their 20s. We've had teenagers come and play with us. My daughter actually has played with us when she was like 9. And we have some folks that are older too. Unfortunately, in the world we live in, there are not a lot of opportunities for adults to engage in musical activities. Really, we only really have the church, sing in a church choir. But if you play ukulele or some other instrument, there aren't a lot of opportunities. I am an elementary school music teacher in Hanover County at Rural Point Elementary School. So the story of the group goes all the way back to my teaching at the elementary school. So just one single strum on the first 2 lines only, and then it comes back in.
First 2 lines of the 4th verse.
Right. Yep. So it's like stop time right there. The first group of ukuleles that I got was from one of the parents at my school. He had a couple of kids at school, and he called me up one day and said, "Hey man, I want to give a gift, a monetary gift to the school for the music program." And he said, "What do you need?" And so I said, "I would love some ukuleles and just try that." And so he bought some, and then the next year I got somebody that had actually won a grant supplied the rest. So then I had a classroom set. And so from there I was able to start teaching. One day I sent an email out to the faculty just wondering who would come for a faculty group. I was literally sitting at my computer one morning and I thought, you know, I'm just gonna take a chance. And I sent out an email. And I said, I don't know what day it was, but I said, let's meet after school. We'll talk about playing ukulele. And I thought I'd maybe get 2 people. And it was a lot of teachers showed up. It was just overwhelming and cool. And they really stuck with it, and that became a group that was known as the Coconuts.
When I first saw the email about the Coconuts starting up, I thought, well, teaching can be really stressful, and this looks like a really great way to relieve some stress and get music back in my life. It is fun to hang out with adults after a day spent with kids, and it's also fun to hang out with your colleagues in a different capacity. We're so used to being with them and talking about teaching and talking about all the students, and it was kind of fun to just joke around and be adults playing music together and having fun together in a different way.
Paul was my children's elementary school music teacher. My children were really engaged in the music program, and we just kind of noticed that we were both starting to get into ukulele at the same time. So we would chat about, hey, we need to start a group. We should start a group. And then we just finally did it.
And then from there, that kind of sort of morphed into the Midnight Ukelele Society. I think the ukulele is the world's most perfect instrument. It is relatively easy to start, and then it will provide a challenge as you grow with it. We actually don't play the traditional Hawaiian music very much. We're more into, I guess, pop songs from the 60s and 70s, that kind of vibe. So we do some things that are sort of unexpected, like Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. We do Bon Jovi. So some songs that you wouldn't expect ukulele players to play, those are the ones that we're playing. So we meet here at Fan Guitar and Ukulele, and then when gigs come around, we will travel to that location and play a gig. So we've done a few of the farmers markets. We've done some of the local breweries as well.
We played a farmer's market once where the sun beat down on us, the hottest day in July. And it was like a 4-hour gig, and people were dropping like flies. But we, like the few of us diehards that hung through to the end, I mean, we still just sort of joke about how we are so hardcore with the uke that we survived this burning hot farmer's market with the sun on us.
The group is bringing a lot of enjoyment to the community. You know, when we're out there playing,
people do what I call the ukulele double take. They kind of walk by the group, they'll look at the group, and then they'll look back and they'll say, it's all ukuleles. And they'll start to smile, and then they'll start to sing along and dance, and it's just a very fulfilling feeling.
When you're singing a song and playing a song together with people, there's just this amazing synchronicity that happens, and you just feel so connected. It has impacted me tremendously personally because I've grown so much as a musician, and I've also just really enjoyed having this thing that's just mine. I'm a mom and I'm a teacher, and it's nice to have something where I go and I'm just me, and it's just for me, and it's just for fun.
It's a pretty impressive and influential place to be when you're in the middle of a group like this. We are growing and expanding. It is never the same group every week. So it's something that's somewhat fluid, but at the center of it is music and just a love of music.
If you're looking for a really fun musical experience, it would be a great place to come. Anyone is eligible, but we do ask that you know a little bit of how to play some basic chords. And if you enjoy the ukulele and you enjoy music, you enjoy laughter and friendship, then this is a great place to be.